The flooding across Bangladesh has caused massive damage to the countryside. This is the damage it's caused to people. And this is in Dhaka, where the flooding has been minimal. Nevertheless, a local hospital has had to build a makeshift ward on the street. In a normal day, they see 250 patients. Right now, they're up to 750. And all of these people are suffering from the acute effects of diarrhea and dehydration, all brought about by a severe shortage of fresh water. This is not an epidemic outbreak, but physicians warn it must be taken extremely seriously.
We see a lot of patients who are coming here with advanced degrees of dehydration. Some of them, a big percentage of them actually have a severe dehydration, and which is a medical emergency and literally life-threatening. And a significant proportion of such patients, if not treated properly and promptly, are really in the risk of dying within 15-20 minutes.
In fact, with proper basic treatment, this is completely curable. In 1 week, the medical staff here treated 4,500 patients and didn't have a single fatality, which is why the staff makes sure to educate patients to help them take care of themselves. Help also comes from non-governmental organizations. Al Jazeera went to the world's single largest NGO to find out how they are helping the victims of this disaster.
We are working in about 28 districts out of 34 which have been affected. We have 3,000 offices all over Bangladesh. So basically in every 10 kilometers we have an office. So we cover almost everybody. So the areas that we are covering, we have not left out anybody, where we are trying to help all the villages that have been affected.
And the challenge they face is formidable. More than 7 million homes damaged or destroyed. More than 14 million acres of crops either damaged or destroyed. And more than 20,000 kilometers of roads either damaged or destroyed. Aid experts stress that long-term environmental problems must now be taken seriously.
If you're looking at the long-term climate change, then of course one has to think in terms of the Bay of Bengal rising. Then you need to think in terms of what the Dutch did in their own country, building polders and embankments so that seawater can't encroach into land. So that kind of things will take large amount of money, billions of dollars, and needs to be mobilized over a period of time and built over a period of time.
Those long-term challenges can no longer be ignored. But for now, the government of Bangladesh must coordinate with medical teams and relief organizations to help those still suffering. If Bangladesh gets lucky, if the worst of the floods are indeed over, and if the threat of an outbreak of disease can be contained, then all efforts will turn toward rebuilding the infrastructure destroyed over the past 6 weeks. But as the threats from global warming increase, this is one of the most vulnerable countries on the planet. So there is another risk, that everything they rebuild now could get washed away in years to come. Owen Fay, Al Jazeera, Dhaka, Bangladesh.